Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Huskies have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes their veteran leader. He has been through the battle, guys, and there are plenty of expectations this season.
Yeah, and there should be expectations. This guy's been around a long time, knows the systems, knows the players. Everybody's going to have to believe in him for this year to be a big success.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps. He's seen it all.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. First down here for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Welsh. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Give to the back. At the 45, on its way. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They're bringing heat. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He wants to throw it. Coming after him. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Lets it go to the end zone and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Louisiana Tech, 7, Northern Illinois, 3.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wilson to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. He did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
This is a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up, and he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 2nd down coming up. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They're trying to get to it. Gets it out quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 35. Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man, it's Ramsey. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ball's out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Ruiz. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Still looking, on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man quickly. Stop short of the marker, and a stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Now on the counter. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's got his man. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He's going to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wilson to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the 1st down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. David, Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Try to get it to the edge.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle is made after the first down. So here comes our first play of overtime.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they score first here in overtime.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Louisiana 7, 17, Northern Illinois.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Baby. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
And the extra point was good. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense set on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to pass on second down. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Number 16 calls it in and takes it in for the score.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Snap in the shotgun. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Wilson will throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. He's got it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.